Oh, tabarnak. Stupid computers not working. Let's see. Ah! Yeah! I fixed it! Ah, yeah, I fixed it!
What? You fixed the laptop? Good job, Bruiser. Now, can you fix my Camilleri?
Oh yeah, that's no problem. I'm gonna put him in safe mode.
When you have a webcam that's built into your laptop, it's kind of crucial that your laptop works. On to business, because we got lots to talk about. First, I'm sure you know it, so I'll run through it pretty quickly, but the Habs had a really busy Super Bowl weekend. Up first was what seemed to be an impossible task, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Just before the game, it was found out that Benoit Pouliot and Marc-Andre Bergeron weren't going to be available for it, because they were hurt. So the Habs called up little-known Brock Trotter and David Desharnais. And lo and behold, the kids were amazing! And the Habs came away with a 5-3 shocking victory over the Pittsburgh Penguins. I gotta admit, that was one I did not expect. Fast forward to Super Bowl Sunday, and the Habs take on the Boston Bruins, just like last year. And it's a disappointing 3-0 loss. All in all, while a lot of Habs fans I know were upset with the loss to Boston, I still think the weekend was a resounding success. And yeah, Habs fans are going to be mad that they lost to Boston, and rightfully so. But there's no way you expected them to beat Pittsburgh, especially with the lineup they were icing. So my guess is, had the order of the losses been reversed, you would have been completely fine with it. And I'll be the first to admit they got to win games against Boston, especially like that. But I still think they're right in the playoff hunt. Well, absolutely huge shakeup in the Habs management on Monday. Bob Gainey steps down. Effectivement, aujourd'hui, je leave my job de la GM de la Canadiens de Montréal, et je suis très sad. So I have a few questions for you guys. Do you think that Bob Gainey was pushed out, or do you think he actually did step down willingly? And in comes Pierre Gauthier, former Anaheim Ducks and Ottawa Senators GM. Do you like it or do you not? And lastly, what do you think Gainey's best and worst moves were? I'll start off with what I thought were Bob Gainey's best moves as Habs GM. First, Bob Gainey stole Alex Kovalev from the New York Rangers. They gave up Joseph Ballet. I don't even know if he's played in the NHL. Number two would be this year. The Benoit Pouliot trade was absolutely phenomenal for both teams. And number three was trading aging defenseman Craig Rivet for Josh Gorges and Max Pacioretty. On the flip side, Bob Gainey's worst moves. Number one, George Laraque. Just terrible. Number two, Janne Niinema. Good idea in theory, didn't work out one bit. And thirdly, I would have to say losing defensemen like Sheldon Surrey and Mark Streit for nothing. Bob really misguided his judgment there.
Ooh, I have one. Not getting Vincent Lecavalier or Simon Gagné or Daniel Briere.
You sure that wasn't three, Bruiser? Last night the Habs welcomed the Washington Capitals to the Bell Center, and picture what Carey Price's task was. Okay, Carey, you haven't played since January 27th, so here's what we got for you, kid. First, you gotta watch out for Alex Ovechkin, 42 goals. Second, you gotta watch a team that has scored the most 5-on-5 goals in the NHL. They're plus 61 5-on-5. Third, you gotta watch out for the best power play in the NHL. 4, you have no offensive support. Mike Camilleri's not playing, Andre Kostitsyn's not playing, Benoit Pouliot's not playing, and Marc-Andre Bergeron's not playing. Oh, and by the way, it's on national TV. Well, after a fabulous game, the Habs, as you probably know by now, actually beat the Washington Capitals. And Price, for his part, was solid, not great, not bad. I'd accept that. Pretty exciting game. Thomas Vacanis signed 2 more goals, and he's, pushing up his value. And major props to Josh Gorges for actually not only getting up after getting drilled in the back of the head, but blocking that slap shot, but skating in an optional practice the next day, 12 hours later. Unreal, Josh. Unreal. So as it sits now, the Habs are in 6th place, with an extremely important home-and-home coming up with the Philadelphia Flyers. We've all heard the term a 4-point game. Well, this is an 8-point game. The Habs can go a long way to solidifying their playoff chances if they can get a win, or maybe 2 this weekend against the Flyers. 3 out of 4 points would be absolutely huge. Let's see if they can get it done. Then after that, the Habs have some time off for the Olympics. And I'm going to have to say that Russia will take gold, Canada takes silver, and the Czech Republic takes bronze. And if my laptop doesn't break down, I will see you again next game.